Shri Satchidananda Satguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. While singing the greatness of one's own Guru and listening about him, the mind will be purified. The repetition of his name with steady concentration will result in the manifestation of embodiment of bliss. He was the very embodiment of benevolence. He wore out his body for that purpose. His nature was such that he had no enmity towards anyone, and he was always enraged in doing good deeds. Then with an excellent experience, observe how the Guru takes care of the welfare of his devotees. Ceaselessly with the love for the Guru in your heart, Sai had all the 6 great attributes which are the adornment of God: glory, wealth, munificence, knowledge, peace, and detachment. How great is our good fortune that Sai, the cloud of pure consciousness, gives us darshan without worship, puja, or any other rituals. One day I was walking along a street in Bombay. I saw a shopkeeper who had pleasing pictures and portraits. They were beautiful pictures of all kinds, of saints, mahantas, and aulas. Looking at them, I was confused as to which I should see. I already love Sai. Seeing his picture in front of me, I felt like buying it immediately. So I paid cash for it. Then I bought the picture home and hung it on the wall. I daily had darshan of it with joy, as I love Baba greatly. He got a small picture of a Saint Abdul Rahman from Muhammad Hussain Tariyatopan many years ago. He gave it to his brother-in-law Noor Mahmud Pirboy, and it was lying on his table for 8 years. Once the latter saw it, took it to a photographer and got it enlarged to a life size and distributed the copies of the same amongst their relations and friends, including Ali Mahmud, who fixed it up in his Bandra house. Noor Mahmud was a disciple of Saint Abdul Rahman, and when he went to present the picture to his Guru in the open darbar held by him, the Guru got wild and ran to beat him and drove him out. He felt sorry and dejected. He thought that he had lost much of his money incurred in Guru's displeasure and anger. As his Guru did not like image worship, he took the enlarged picture with him to Apollo Bandar, and after hiring a boat, went in it and drowned in the sea. He requested the friends and relations to return their copies, and after getting them, 6 in all, back, had them thrown by the fishermen in the Bandra Sea. At this time, Ali Mahmud was at his brother-in-law's house. He was told by him that his suffering would come to an end if he would soon drown the pictures of the saints in the sea. Hearing this, Ali Mahmud sent his Mehta, manager, to his Bandra office and got all the pictures of the saints thrown into the sea. When Ali Mahmud returned after 2 months, he was surprised to find Baba's picture on the wall as before. He did not understand how Mehta took away all the pictures except this. He immediately took it out and kept it in the cupboard, fearing that if his brother-in-law saw it, he would do away with it. While he was thinking how it should be disposed and who should keep it and guard it well, Sai Baba himself, as it was there, suggested to him that he should see and consult a Maulana Ism Mujawir and abide his opinion. He saw Maulana and told him everything. After mature consideration, that they both decided that the picture should be presented to Anna Sahib, Hemad Pant, and he would protect it well. Then they both went to Hemad Pant and presented the picture at the nick of the time. Sai knew the present, past, and future of all his devotees and was there for his devotees. Sai is very fond of those who have true love for spirituality. Removing all their difficulties, he enjoins them into eternal bliss. Bala Sahib Deo had an interesting experience that fulfills his woe. His wish was fulfilled and he was enjoined to bhakti. He had a desire since a long time to read Gyaneshwari regularly, but due to some difficulty or the other, he was not able to do so. So he resolved in his mind that when Baba would create love for the book and when he would order to read it, he would do so. This then, in the month of February 1914, he went with his family to Shirdi. There Jog asked him whether he daily read Gyaneshwari. Dio said that he was desirous of reading it, but he was not successful, and then only Baba will order him to read it. He would commence. Jog then advised him to take a copy of the book and present it to Baba and start reading after it, which was consented and returned by him. Dio then saw Baba and offered 1 rupee as dakshina. Baba asked for rupees 20, which he gave. At night, he saw one Balkaram and inquired how he secured Baba's devotion and grace. Balkaram told him that he would communicate everything to him next day after the Aarti. When Dio went for Aarti, the next day Baba asked for rupees 20 and he gave willingly. Then Baba asked him, "What are you doing?" Dio replied, "Nothing." Baba replied, "Go on and read the Poti, Gyaneshwari. Go and sit in the Vada and read something regularly every day. And while reading, explain the portion, read it to all with love and devotion. I am sitting here ready to give you the whole gold embroidered Sheela, which is a valuable cloth." Dio was very much pleased to hear these words of Baba, and for he asked him to start reading the Poti, which is the Gyaneshwari. He thought that he got what he wanted and he could read the book with ease henceforth. He again prostrated himself before Baba and said that he surrendered himself to him and that he should be treated as a child and be helped in this regard. He realized that then what Baba meant by stealing of rags, when what he asked Balkaram constituted the rags, and Baba did not like the behavior in this respect. Within a year, he went to Dio and inquired about his progress. On 2nd April 1914, on a Thursday morning, Baba gave him a dream vision. He sat on the upper floor and asked him whether he understood the Poti. "No," answered Dio. Baba said, "Then when are you going to understand?" Dio bursted into tears and said, "Unless you shower your grace, the reading is mere worry and the understanding is still more difficult. I say this definitely. Baba, while reading, you make haste. Read it before me in my presence." Dio asked, "What shall I read?" Baba said, "Read the Adhyatma, which is spiritualism." Dio went to bring the book and he opened his eyes and was awakened. We leave the readers to imagine the ineffable joy and bliss Dio experienced after this vision. Hemad surrenders to Sai. I encourage all Baba devotees to read the Sai Satcharitra every day and soak in Baba bliss. Baba bless you. Om Sai Ram.